and an exploration ship, I would just caution players to be very self-aware and pretty sure of themselves that they will enjoy both those features and make them work together. If not, or there's a little doubt in your mind, go ahead and work your way up and earn that ship in-game and see if it's something you'd like to buy. Now the next ship is certainly not only going to be one of the most popular exploration ships in the Star Citizen verse, but also one of the most popular constellations in the entire line, and that's the Constellation Aquila. For starters, it's going to have the docking option for the P-52 Merlin. That's all going to be personal preference from explorer to explorer, but it's always nice to know that you have that option available to you to attach to your ship. Next is going to be the fuel tank expansion. Of course, it goes without saying that it's going to be a complete hassle for a lot of explorers to have to roll down the window and look for the nearest gas station when they're running on bingo fuel. Also, having those expanded tanks will not only save players time from having to travel back to a fueling station, but will also save them money if they have to request fuel from a fueling ship. Next is what I consider to be the most important feature of the Aquila and exploration, and that is the sensors and scanners. To sum up how exploration is going to work with scanners and sensors, and how critical and important it is, to any smaller ship that could have maybe one or two sensors attached to it, it's not going to be able to focus on different exploration aspects. It's only going to be able to focus on one. Its sensors and scanners also won't be as powerful as the Aquila. The Aquila will be able to simultaneously explore different parts of the universe, whether it be asteroid fields, jump points, and salvage directs all at the same time. Keep in mind, the developers have always said that you're never going to be able to participate in all three exploration fields, like the example I just gave, with 100% efficiency. Aquila pilots will most likely have to pick one particular field they like to explore, then invest in a couple scanners and sensors on the side of something else they might like to explore as well. But without a doubt, the scanners and sensors and the loadouts on the Aquila will certainly be far more superior than any of its sister ships. They're also going to be long-ranged, allowing the players to scan further into space and saving a lot of distance and travel time and anguish, and allow those players to simply scan for different fields and then quickly investigate them when discovered. There's also going to be jump point navigational sensors attached to the Aquila, which will allow it to navigate those jump points more quickly and efficiently. And while jump points are constantly going to be changing on the inside, needing to be remapped over and over again, Aquila pilots will certainly have a nice payday once they've fully mapped a jump point and collect the royalties on anyone using that map. And lastly, one of the coolest features that the ship can have is carrying a URSA Land Rover within the hull of the ship. This vehicle is going to be used to explore the surfaces of planets, and personally has me the most excited. Not only is it going to be so much fun to explore those planets and the surfaces, coming across really cool ancient ruined cities, or rare content, and cool missions and quests, but it also looks, with the turret attached to it, like a particular vehicle from a movie where there was an infantryman screaming, "Game over, man, game over!" And that just makes me want the vehicle all that much more. All in all, I think this is going to be one of the best exploration ships out there. And while I will do a review on the most popular exploration ship, the Carrack, this ship's still going to be a lot of fun for a lot of players. If you would like to pledge for it, it's going to be $275. That is expensive, and if you don't have a good gaming computer, save the money and buy that computer first and earn the ship in-game. And don't worry if you do have to earn the ship in-game, it's only going to take 2 to 3 weeks at most, and it's still going to be just as much fun playing Star Citizen for that 3-week period while you earn this ship. Of course, what's any ship series complete if you can't have a ship where you sit on a golden throne and request for your servant Winston, "Winston, yes, me lord, bring me a goblet of something cool and refreshing." Righto. Now, if that sounds like the ship for you, the Constellation Phoenix is the ship of luxury. Of course, don't let this fancy interior fool you. This ship comes decently armed, requiring a crew of 4 to operate and only a cargo of 66. It makes up for it in very nice armament. While not as strong as the Andromeda, it's still gonna pack a punch and keep all the passengers inside well protected from any dangers that threaten the ship. It also has the feature to include the Land Rover in its hull or a P-72 Archimedes attached to the hull. Of course, while the interior is something that's really going to be appealing to the role-playing audience, as it does look very cool and very fancy, it's also going to appeal to any pilots who'd like to transport passengers across the universe and participate in the passenger transport industry. Of course, I do need to mention that this is just me speculating, going off the opinions of a few in the community who also said that it does seem like it would be able to transport passengers, considering you can provide a high level of comfort, entertainment, and protection, which would allow you to sell those first-class tickets and be incredibly lucrative for you. Even if you can't transport passengers, the interior of the ship is really well designed and just cool to look at. I used to make fun of it myself, but then as I read all the different features it has, from relaxing areas to a bar, to a really cool captain's quarters, which made me turn into a drug addict and go, I need that. It just came across as one of those ships that you put in your collection, a really cool jewel to behold and something to just brag about to your friends, even though it might not be the most efficient. Now, this ship is $350 to pledge for, a little bit on the steeper side if we all can really only afford to invest in one ship. But if you do have that extra money and the good gaming computer, go ahead and purchase the ship. I would recommend it for players who like to roleplay in their video games, because this ship is certainly going to add to the overall atmosphere and be very appealing and eye-catching. I would also like to recommend it for players who would like to participate in the passenger transport industry once we get confirmation on it. Of course, just like all the other ships, it can be earned in-game, and I fully intend on getting this ship just so I can put it in my hangar as a trophy. All in all, I really like the Constellation series, and I think it really helps out those players who can't play Star Citizen for long lengths of time. It allows players to buy one of those large multi-crewed ships and be fairly inexpensive to maintain as well, and very easy to purchase. And as always, guys, thank you so much for all the support you've been giving my channel.
Yes, there's some nice ships. I have to buy this, but of course I cannot do that if my Star Citizen is not running well. My Taurus, that's a YouTuber, Megabows Play.
Yeah, starting off all good.
Space Industries. Enjoy the ride.
All power is nominal. Lasers, they're there. Wee swirly thing, that's there. There's some numbers. The numbers are there. Some cunt crashing into me or what? Right, give my shield a chance to cycle up, you know. Let's go off the.
Yes, but I think it's important to keep your language in English. My English is not very well. I'm Danish, I know that. But I think most can understand what I'm trying to talk, because I'm not going to record the Star Citizen video just in Danish. That will of course be a lot more easy to do that. And yes, all kind of players, they are talk different levels of English. So some is not talking so well and some is talking super well. Yes, like King Conqueror, the live streamer, he talks like real American English. Yes, the video is in 480p, that's a bit too low. It should be 720 at least. Let's port Olisar.
Right then, so let's go and get my baby. Should be there because I crashed as I was on the landing dock. It fucking is as well, look at that. Oh yeah. Where's my Taurus?
Ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Oh, you better be careful, mate. Where's my baby? C10. Oh, no. No, it's just this cool walk because this is special, you know. C10, that way. Hamish, how's it going? How's the wife? Aye, good. How about that Fitbit team, eh? Aye. Oh, here we go. She's a sexy beast. Look at her. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm still.
Yes, I buy this Taurus. I do that. I not buy the Freelancer MAX when I can get the Taurus. Why I should do that?
So impressed, but gutted that I can't use this. I love that. Look at that. We ship at the back, but I can't access it. Docking clamps are broken. Need to get on the manufacturer, you know, from an issue with. Lovely. Right. Now, I can either go in here. Apparently. There we go.
Yes, he don't have very many subscribers, so I think I would go and give him a sub just to support. No, nothing is loading here. Yes, but let's watch a few more minutes, and we have another video I was watching. This one.
Base at the front.
Yes, this is the Constellation Aquila. This should be the exploration ship. But I have to stop in like 10-12 minutes because I get visits. Or if it's knocking on my door, I have to just stop because my old mom is visiting. So I just have to stop the video if it's knocking on my door. Yes, that's the Constellation Aquila. This is the expedition ship.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tati Avanse, and welcome to a ship review. Now today we're going to be taking a look at the Constellation Aquila. Now this is a dedicated exploration ship that comes with a small rover and also a snub fighter. Now in the Constellation series there are three.
Yes, I will look this video later.
There's the Andromeda, you could call that the base model.
Of course, we have only 10 minutes left, and I was looking at the Taurus.
Hello. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I like that. But that's the service entrance. Oh fuck! I'm gonna close it back up again. There we go. Right, but I don't want to get in there. That's the
Yes, we
service
look
entrance.
a few more
That's the
minutes
staff
left,
entrance.
and then the Taurus.
For us, I'll give a wee slip. Alright, pal. Right. For the officers.
But the video is in 480p.
Elevator, you know. Oh yeah, we got up in style, you know what I mean? Style, big man. Oh yeah. Put the torch on because it's sucking dark in here with the power. Baby. Oh my baby. Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh yeah.
I think he likes his ship.
Oh yeah.
I understand that. That's a very nice ship.
Okay. All systems ready. Fucking crash it. There we go. Oh yeah, starting up. Oh good.
Welcome to Space Industries. Enjoy the ride.
All power is nominal. Lasers, they're there. Wee swirly thing, that's there. There's some numbers. The numbers are there. Some cunt crashing into me or what? Right, give my shield a chance to cycle up, you know. It's got off the deck.
Take off complete.
Oh, I know. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at it. Oh. landing pad up. Look at that gorgeous bastard. Oh, excuse my language, but gorgeous bastard. Let's go forward a wee bit. Stay in the armistice stone so I can get my mission.
Yes, that's a nice ship. I will, but that's 480p, so I'll watch a little bit of this.
You've got the Taurus, which is the cargo, and finally you got the Phoenix, which is the luxury ship in the lineup. Now I do actually own the Phoenix, and I got that because I just thought it was pretty cool. And the Constellation is sort of the, I won't say I suppose you could say the sort of mascot of Star Citizen.
Oh, I forgot. We have Constellation videos. Yes, this one.
I think it was missile rack on it.
Yeah.
But the thing is that and
Oh, we had a Taurus. This is the
Max
just of the Taurus.
Basically,
Several large missiles.
it has carries basically.
But I buy this. That's a ship for me.
The information gets
The
kind of broken down
Taurus.
to 2 size 3s, which I
It's-
know
That's
is
done
not-
deal.
It's like 4 to 6.
Yeah,
And I will get a bigger hangar.
These stat sheets aren't very up to date. So
I will get this bigger. The Rival and York hangar. So I'm buying this, but yes, but I just need to get. I cannot afford to do that now. I need the money for food and the bills. But next year's, in start of next year's, I will buy this. I hope. But maybe I just buy the tires. Anyway, let's look a little bit. I got visit very
looking at
soon.
this is one of those things that when you're looking at the Constellation series, how they said they wanted to make it so that like you could switch off.
Yes, I can say that. I was thinking about to buy the $65 from the game. It's not in the gamepad, but I don't remember. It's the Titan. Yes, Avenger. I think that's the Aegis. Yes, Avenger, Titan, this one, Light Fighter. I was thinking to buy this just to get a small cargo ship. They can hold 8 cargos. And just to have a ship to play. Can see in the matrix it should have 8 cargo capacity 8. And it's cost $65. No, I don't know why it's not loading. No, the Avenger Titan. Should be this one. Anyway, I don't know, but it was $65. Avenger Stalker. But this have no, the Stalker have no, yes, let's watch the video, but I don't know why it was gone, but it was said $65 last night, but now it's gone.
Of itself. They talk about how you could take the normal front, put the Aquila front on it, and things like that. So there's going to be some modifications I think you're going to be able to do with the ship to bring it up.
You can more customize it
Right.
in larger, broader terms.
Right.
Where with the Freelancer class of ships, it's we can replace the CPU and we can replace the video
Well,
card,
but
but we
that's
can't
in
put
there.
it in a new body.
So we don't know that now. What if you could put the Dur sensors on and the extended fuel tanks
You
for Dur
wouldn't
on?
want to put the DUR sensors.
But I buy this ship, Constellation Taurus.
Well, I don't want the chin boobs. It's just say up there. Just the rest of it, but you'll have the extended fuel tanks, things like that. So we don't.
Or I buy this Avenger Titan $65 just to get
fuel
something
tank's part of the quote-unquote
with
pylon
cargo.
slot, so you could ditch your missiles and have extra fuel.
Great. So I ditch my missiles for things that explode on my wings.
Well,
No, I don't know. I don't know.
In reality,
Anyway, I think I have to stop the video
don't
because
blow up.
Yeah, I get that.
I get visits few minutes. Yes. Thanks for watching. There was another 2 parts videos, and it's 5 p.m. very soon. It's Saturday, and my old mom will come visit in a few minutes. And I'm uploading the part 103, so this is part 125 or something, I don't know. But there's many parts and I'm still 2 days behind. Yes, Merry Christmas to everyone. It's 2 days for Christmas, and but I'm doing the Christmas alone. I just buy a lot of Coca-Cola Zero. I have got 4 liters for Christmas, and I have another 4 liters and 2 liters discount cola. So I have cola. I just buy a lot of milk today. I got this brown sauce. Yes, and my food for Christmas. I have a big steak. I will take up Sunday tomorrow. And I will just make some rice. Yes, I bought 6 bags of cakes and more cake. But I got that was less $1 each. That was really cheap. That was super discount. Less $1 each. Yes, like 80 cents, 90 cents. So I get 6 packets for like $5, nothing. And I got fried French chips, potato chips, all this. It's not very healthy. Yes, but my Star Citizen account 3.4 is not crashing, so I will play a little bit later tonight. And this is my Christmas gift from China. I have bought to myself. I have a mouse pad, but I opened that to Christmas, but I'll make a Danish video for fun. And I think I have a small toy drone. Yes, thanks for watching. There was another 2 videos, and I have to stop, record, and get some visits. Cut.